Hello everyone, we're back for Honkai Star Rail. Let's break that before we move on. But yeah, let's see. We're trying to find the Ocean, whatever her name is, so we can get the core flame and beat the crap out of that robot guy, because that'll be fun, and because he sucks. You gotta get out of my way though. You know, I'm just gonna let the computer actually take care of you on its own. I mean, you're some random nothing enemy that I'm not gonna bother with. You're just gonna die. Yep, all done.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Right, take that. Is there anything else hidden over here? This looks like it. This little glowing bottle looks like it should be something. Well, I guess it's a lantern. But, yeah, it's not anything. There's nothing else here, huh? Other than rewinding that ball that I sent falling down. There's not even much point to do that, or is there? Oh, well, I can't, actually. I don't have the power. Is there anything behind it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so yeah, no point. Ooh, oh, God. I forgot that was going on. Man, if that keeps happening, it's, wait, what? Why is that? Oh, right, they mentioned something about time moving slowly here, or something like that, I think they mentioned. Oh, I can't make that move back enough. And everything's moving slowly. Oh, wow, even this takes time? Wow, I gotta sit here for like 5 seconds for this. Alright, well, we got it.
A painful past, yet hidden beneath a veil of joyful song. Ah, two discarding data clusters waiting for someone's return, it seems. Relive the history, then pass through the temple's waters and come to my side.
Yeah, whatever. Again, I know you're trying to convince me of something or other. I don't really, care what it is because you're an asshole. Walk through the smoke. No, I can't go underwater. Wait, if time moves slower right now, shouldn't I be able to sort of walk on the water if I run fast enough? Or would I just instantly sink? I don't know. It'd be neat if you could walk on water right now, because time's moving slower.
Isn't that the deliverer?
Okay, little elevator. Let me take a look at the map here. Okay, so yeah, we can go down a bit and up. Oh, that's where I came in, I think. Right, does this go up or down? It's gotta go up, right? Yeah. And this switches time between past and future. Oh, that... What would be the point of rewinding that? Well, before I do that, let's see what's up here. This elevator doesn't go really slowly, does it? Okay, good. They made sure of that at least. Okay, there's another book up here. Go buy this fish that is asleep. It has little Z's. It is actually like a sleep. Okay.
Looks good.
I can't go across there. Right. Flip this.
What a wretched way to die.
Well,
The flame
most of the... Well, yeah, fighting your monsters here is probably not a great way to die. I mean...
Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Golden blood. Raise
I'm just waiting for when he transforms into some big monster for me to fight, because he's not going to look like this when I fight him.
is far from over.
I wonder what he will look like. Oh, and one of these is in this time. Okay, 4 spaces. But... Huh. I have to go through the portal. Okay, that should be it. There we go. Wait, these candles have a collision on them? Wait, is that a time sphere right next to that book? That... Oh wait, do I need to I probably should activate that if that's actually one of those. The thing that lets me rewind time infinitely. Oh, and there is no elevator here. Okay. Flip back. Go back down. Oh no, wait, it's over there. So if I flip this, is there a point to flipping this here?
Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Okay, I can rewind that. And that makes the water come back up. Oh, and lets me walk across. Wait, they mentioned, like, drink... Was the black tide, like, literal, like, a black liquid? I thought it was just meant for those monsters. But there's actually, like, black sludge.
Gallant deeds, Imperator. Imperator. Imperator.
A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across the cosmos. Most of their stories end in tragedy.
What is your point? If you're trying, like I said, if you're trying to convince me of some argument, you're doing a really bad job.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice. I pondered long on what Talanton meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris,
But wait, why
Dux
did you need
Brumalis,
to
Dux
complete the trial?
Helcalithist.
I thought we
Their
didn't need to
fate
do
was
that
sealed
anymore.
at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceredra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagusa's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath.
Well, she chooses the
You
former.
no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphorius. Then go on and end me.
Well, you've displayed
The
that you're not the
Imperator of
best person,
Amphorius
so I
may
sort
be
of don't
ruthless
want
and
you in
cruel,
charge of
but
anything.
never a liar. When I say life itself holds
Especially not the
little
law.
value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
Yeah, you're really not a good person. Like, really, even if we solve the problems going on here, you're still gonna try and conquer the universe. So, yeah, no, you're not a good person.
As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun. I'm no storyteller. I have no duty.
Well, we already know she's not alive. I thought we already confirmed that she's dead.
Missed. I just want you to witness the monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me.
Okay, but why? Okay, yeah, why are you showing me this? What does this have to do with anything?
I gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured.
How is this supposed to shake me? By showing me that this terrible person got what was coming to them? Like, really? This is supposed to shake me?
To the present. And dive deeper still, until we reach the very bottom of the abyss. The fleet that rode the waves was dragged down into
Did not expect him to pop up and start talking to me when I looked at this.
chasing nymphs were reduced to ash. What a tragedy. And you, deliverer, shall bear witness to this golden death.
Great, you're in my way and I gotta pick that up. Dang it. Okay, fine. You have to die.
We can do it!
Will the computer kill you?
Your end approaches. Confidence. Too little.
I feel like the enemies started hitting harder when I came down here, though. Not too much, just a
Reach
bit.
the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, okay, that changes that. Oh, okay, break this and time pauses. And that lowers that. I'm trying to... Well, I mean, it's telling me which way to go, but obviously there's going to be some extra stuff for if I go other ways.
Water? I need the Ornyx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
And it's already active.
This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now.
Wait, I thought I had to find her before I go to the vortex.
Draws near,
Or is she... Am I just going to meet her on the way? Wait, why is this playing a second time?
Hurry now.
Okay, good. I got a little worried there for a second that I had somehow bugged the game into constantly repeating that sentence. Luckily, I was wrong. Can I walk down here? No, I can't. Oh, I can go up here. Might as well see what's on this side. Oh, is that one of the... Yeah, it's the Eternal Rewind thing. Great. Now I can do that on my own. Fix the spear. And I can rewind that eternally now too. Is there a reason to rewind it even more? Can I make the water drain even more? Well, that's moving slowly. Is there a reason? Oh, right, because time in this because this part of the time is moving slow. Right. Oh, even the chest opening is slow? Luckily I get the loot really quickly, but still. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which side I am down there on, right? I can just walk across regardless. Most important thing was that I got the Eternal Rewind orb. Oh, I did activate that and rewind it. Oh, it just constantly rewind. Oh, it is just constantly rewinding. Is it going? Oh, did the water was the water draining even more when I wasn't looking at it?
Isn't that the deliverer?
I mean, there's a staircase over here too that I can go down. Oh, that's just for treasure, but I can keep going.
Looks good.
It's that again. Keep going down even further. Why is one of these down here? Why were you underwater? Big treasure.
Is that all?
Okay, what about what's through this door? Am I supposed to be going through this door right now, or... Oh, it's just for a puzzle thing? Okay, sure, I'll take that. Oh, and I get a little achievement for it. Oh, it's a note, and... Oh, it's one of these! Oh, wow, I didn't think I would see another one of these again. Wait, is that how many puzzles there are? I mean, this isn't it's exactly difficult. Okay. Oh, there's another one over here, too. So if I pick this one, will it change? Oh wow, so how many of these are there? They just dumped all of these right here for me to do? Okay, well this one will probably be a little annoying, if I'm being honest. But not too much. I'm just gonna do all of these right now. Oh, and they all appear in different spots? Okay, then I'll just wait to grab them all. Volume 3. If there's 3 for each of these, then there's a total of 9 different ones. Okay, it's gonna start moving or something, right? No? If nothing moves, how is this difficult? Oh wait, I gotta spin it all the way around again. Alright, that's the first 3 done. Four or 5. Okay, so yeah, there's 9 total. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock all of these out right now, so I don't have to come back here. Oh wait, that'll just... Oh, but it manages to move anyway. Okay, this one's a little difficult. Possibly. Okay, well, I failed there a little bit. Alright, I gotta, like, move it all the way around. Okay, so... Do I have to time this? I might have to time this. Oh, dang it. Or do I just have to go completely around? Oh, almost had it. Alright, yeah, this one's a little annoying because I have to time it. Sort of. It's a little more difficult. Out. I rolled it too far. Okay, come on, careful, careful. Now! There we go. That one was definitely harder than all the other ones so far. If they're gonna keep going up in difficulty at this rate, then I might have a challenge. Number 5. Okay, where's the moving piece? Oh, right there. Okay, well, just go this way. Oh, but it stops right there. Huh. Okay, so we... Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, that's not nearly as difficult as the last one. Number 6. And just those two moving very, very slowly. Oh wait, do they stop moving at some point? Well, I still managed to get it out pretty easily. That's the next 3 done.
Looks good. Great. The more the better.
Last 3. Let's see what we're up against. Ooh, I can just tell this one's gonna be look difficult. Oh, it's like a little elevator? How far down does it go? Okay, I gotta... yeah, slide in here, and then slide out. Well, I gotta wait to slide out until I'm in a good spot. What? Oh, well, I gotta hurry up and actually go. Oh, well, now I gotta wait. I gotta wait again. Once I get through this part, it should fall pretty easily, I would think. Yeah. And it wasn't even that difficult, it was more just time-consuming. Number 8. Oh, there's barely anything in this one. Okay, that thing is slowly moving left and right. Okay, but I can't spin it any more than that. And it barely extends. It only goes to here. This is a bit of a tricky one. Oh, I have to go on the underside of it. Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, I have to go on the underside. Alright, we just gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, ooh, too far. Dang it, too far. Alright, it's a little tricky. Just because of trying to get the timing down, but not too bad. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay, there we go. Alright, the last one. Let's see what the final test is. Okay, where are we starting? Up there, we move that moves diagonally. Alright, do I need to wait for this to move all the way back past that spot, or where does it go to? Okay, only goes to there. But that just leads me... Okay, barely managed to have that. Did I just cheese this? I feel like I just cheesed that. Almost. Well, almost. Okay, yeah, just gotta wait for this to come back so I can... Oh, I gotta balance on top of this as it moves up. Oh, dang it. Well, considering I sort of just cheesed getting on this in the first place... Nope, not that way, oops. Oh, too much. Dang it, now I gotta wait for it to come all the way back down so I can ride it up. And... dang it. Waited too long. Okay, this one is annoying. If I had a bit more momentum, I wouldn't even need to do this. Alright, but we're done. Alright, and that's all 9.
Is that all? Great. The more the better.
Wait, why is that still shown here? What, can I just do the puzzles over again? Why would I want to? It's not like you added any more, right? Yeah, that only goes up to 9. Well, it's not like if I pick 9 again, it'll change, right? No, just do... What do you mean doing it again? I guess it's just here if you want to do any of them over. But hey, I did all of them. Oh, that's still blocked off.
Isn't that the deliverer?
If I just flip this, can I just walk across? No, I can't, because... Oh, wait.
Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Okay, if I do this, then I can walk across, because those will come back up. Oh, and I can go... Wait, how do I get down there when there's a chest down there? I mean, that path is blocked there, and it's blocked... How do I get down there when it's like this? Even if I have that reverse so that the water level lowers, that's busted. What can I go? I can grab. I can't go any. I can grab this.
Looks good.
But I can't go any further. Huh. Not sure how you get down there. Missed me. Stupid fish. I can fix this now at least.
Journey will reach its end at long last.
Yeah, stop whining. I'll be there soon to kill you. Or something. I don't know.
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fugusa lies just ahead.
Oh, oh, it's not the vortex of Genesis we're heading to? Oh, okay. Or wait, are they the same thing, or...
After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant
Oh,
for me.
that turned off, and the water rose.
Looks good.
Look, a gravestone.
What, that giant thing is a
But
gravestone?
whose name does it bear?
It's a bit more than just a gravestone. It's like a monolith or something. Or a monument.
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kurgus.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Sure you are.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fugusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Unfurius. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy.
Oh, was that planned?
But if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still prisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized.
You're gonna be waiting a lot longer,
This
because you will never see what you want.
loneliness never once showed me its...
Well, of course, I suppose you won't be waiting too long, considering you won't be around to wait anymore.
For a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
So, what did you do?
Deliverer from beyond the sky. My executioner. How much longer
Yeah, I'm coming.
until he arrives here? Or will he ever return?
Well, I will, and I
don't
did.
know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Ceredrin. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making.
Oh, you cast an illusion on yourself? Are you still just hallucinating somewhere then?
I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes.
Well, you could probably stand against the nihility. It probably doesn't give a crap what you do. I mean, that's its whole thing. It doesn't care.
Greyfrine, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
Oh, that drink? Yeah. Yeah, that drink you gave us.
the gift I once gave you. May you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your mourning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me. And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
Okay. So now we know where to find her, at least.
33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphorius's final curtain is ready to fall.
Not quite.
The shadows within the cave.
One curtain's gonna fall, but a whole other one's gonna rise.
Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Your argument is flat wrong. Your argument makes no sense. What is your argument here?
Enough! They were no shadows.
Yeah, they were real people. I mean, sure, they were computer simulations, but, you know, in this world, computer simulations are advanced enough to have their own thoughts and feelings, and heck, some of the so-called programs broke out of their roles to fight against you for more than 30 million cycles of this stuff. So, yeah, how can you possibly call them just programs at that point? That's the level of AI that they are sentient. They are fully sentient at that point. Like, really.
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end?
You have done it. You are terrible at trying to convince me to go along with you or break my resolve. Like, you have done nothing other than take up my time and be annoying and make me hate you more. But I suppose that's not a bad thing. I want to hate the villain.
And in the name
Like, really.
of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world that need
I mean, heck, you call them shadows because they're programs or something. You're just a robot. You are literally just a program that has a mechanical shell to walk around in. There is virtually no difference between you and them.
face each other.
Not only that, isn't Iron Tomb supposed to be just a math program as well? Like, really, wasn't that what we said before? That the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, is just a math formula that's gonna destroy the universe? Like, really? I don't even know what the point of this guy showing up here was, and him following with us along. The only reason I can possibly figure out that this guy followed us and talked with us the whole time was to make us hate him more, because that's the only thing that has resulted from this. Oh, it's a grave marker for all of them. That's why it's so big.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Libinus, and Ceridra.
Through a brutal sacrifice.
Again?
Let the
You're here
stars
again?
of law in this world, propelling Amphorius's fate forward. In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hill yet to come.
We still haven't seen this guy. Is he like the only demigod we haven't seen? The one for Earth. Yeah, we've seen Aglaya. And Castorus. Mightimos. Tribios. Cyphra. Anaxagoras. Hyacinthia. Her, yeah, we met her. Yeah, I guess the Earth one is the only one we haven't seen yet. Huh. I wonder why. I guess they just couldn't figure out a place to put him in the story? It's odd that there's only one left out, I think.
Tribios, Mightimos, Castorus, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice. Could it be?
I mean, I guess it's there. I can't hear it if I'm supposed to be hearing it.
She will awaken from her 1,000 years.
I mean, they said I'd hear her song, but I don't hear it.
The final song of her
No, but maybe I do.
mission.
I see.
Okay, wait, I think I hear it.
This tombstone of the old
It's a little
world
quiet.
serves as the anchor of the siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphorius itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it. End the illusion. The Theoros will
Oh,
take
good.
his
Finally,
leave
get out of here. I'm sick of looking at you. I'm sick of hearing you talk about your crap.
That shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphorius and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed.
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Well, it's impossible to not hear her singing now. I couldn't make her mouth move for that bit.
Last demigod. I'm here.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Go forth for the Golden Blood's glory.
Go forth.
What, do I gotta throw this in her that drink in her face to wake her up?
Seems like my feast is over.
Oh no, you're awake.
It's now your turn to perform.
Oh, giant whale! Where? Oh, you just brought me here. Okay.
Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintained this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain. Even though madness claws at my mind, my sword stays sharp, my hands agile. If I can uphold this last battlefield, clarity is but an afterthought. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world.
Alright, isn't he supposed to be trapped here somewhere?
For far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve. Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring his friends into the sunlight he once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them.
Alright, enough with your speech and like I'm so sick of hearing you talk.
Will in this world, I express regret toward your choice, but I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
Is that yours? Yeah, you talk too much.
Trust me, this will be the final scene. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. What an appropriate end. My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave.
Yeah, but we got a plan.
How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now?
They did their part. And that's why they're smarter than you.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by An ordinary Teletron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, senior society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Aeonic system to rewrite knowledge.
The whole reason it can destroy the erudition is because it was part of the Aeon at one point.
Only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth.
Yeah. Stop
Why
speaking in
are
riddles.
you the one doing this? Answer me.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic. Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners.
Again with the
My
cave.
greatest sorrow
Enough.
is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called Paths.
How is that a cage? There, people can make new paths. New aeons can be born. Anything could possibly become a path.
Created a
But how is that a
mechanical
cage?
god that even I cannot control. And then they
Oh, you
became
made
unparalleled
the Aeon,
nightmare.
right? The erudition Aeon is a machine.
Extrapolations and evolutions.
So you were the first Genius Society member, I guess?
They try to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as eons.
It's not like that's a... I don't understand your argument, man. Yeah, there are Aeons, but it's not like... The erudition wasn't the first Aeon ever, was it?
Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Noose in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
Does that mean even if we finish this world and get rid of you, there's gonna be 8 other people who think and act the same way you do? Please no.
An astounding strength of will.
Please no.
As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noose.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
Yeah, your answer to the what you think is a problem is to kill how many people exactly?
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version, and yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds.
Oh, okay, so it's a prototype of it is already out there, and it's destroying anything, any robot world that it can get into. That's definitely bad.
In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius.
Okay, so he is the first member of the Genius Society.
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Isle Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant.
What?
Omega. What I call the fall of erudition.
Okay, maybe I'm not smart enough to fully understand your plan since you're a quote-unquote genius, but you sound just plain insane,
Within the
man.
infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition.
So is the end of your plan, you want to destroy the entire universe and just have it start over? Is that your plan? Because that plan sucks.
I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight.
Oh, shut up.
Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Why is her mouth not moving? There's no sound effect for your clapping either.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will so show my true self to you on this momentous occasion.
Let's go.
As a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1.
God dang it, thing in the background disappeared.
One Kuwabara. The entelechy of the universe's Alpha and Omega. There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any
I hate that. I can't believe that bug never got fixed. That spinning vortex just disappeared, leaving a bunch of dots. I hate that.
As for the process of
The entire time I've been on this world, that's been a bug and it was never fixed.
Elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous. It is all utterly meaningless.
Alright,
As the Theoros,
bring it on.
I will.
I'm liking the electronic beat.
Participate in performing this world's end. Remember this as
Doesn't that contradict your whole thing?
Careful. This is Lycus's true form.
Alright, he doesn't have any... Oh. Switches to evolution mode. Enemy targets appearing on the battlefield or ally memo sprites being summoned can accelerate his mode switching? Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this guy real quick. To Logos. Use set proof underscore method equal black underscore tide. He talks in computer language. After 2 more instances of either the following, enemy target generates or ally memo sprite summons. What? Form 1, Form 2. I'm not even sure. I don't even know what the heck I'm looking at here. Okay.
We can do it all.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, so it summons more. Gets extra hands. Oh wait, he always had... Oh, now he's got no face! The antinomy state will activate ultimates, however... Wait. Will activate ultimates, however, using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP. Okay, so wait, it's gonna activate my ultimates on its own and make it cost HP?
Is this the black
Target immediately takes action and activates ultimate using ultimate. I wish that wouldn't go away so fast. Can only read so quickly.
A method of argument.
Use query prime mover's outcome after 10 more instances of any of the following enemy target defeats ally character knockdown or memo sprite disappearances. Alright, so let me just experience this by messing around. I use this and ooh, that is taking a lot of damage. Okay. But he'll heal himself for after using this, so yeah, he heals himself back up to full after using that. Oh, those statues are gone and he summoned these things instead. Wait, does he have 5 health bars? Okay, neutral, ice, and wind. I didn't get a chance to set my team up before this, but I do have ice and wind on my team, so that's good.
Calm your body and mind.
Your end approaches.
I could just use, even if it costs him HP, he's gonna use his passive to heal himself after this anyway. Alright, you got 3 health bars left.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Take multiple actions, I don't care. And the more you attack, the more often that happens.
Destruction or trailblaze. No, I will prove that the very idea of paths is a fallacy.
Why? It's not a... You say that the path, options, but anything can become a path, can't it? Like, it's not like there are only so many paths that can exist.
I won't go easy on you.
Resolution. Entities multiplied beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang in there. I'll do my best to repel the tsunami of the destruction.
Oh, is she gonna come in as like my assist for this one?
Remember that.
I do like the techno music we got going on for this fight, though. It's not bad.
Allow me to shatter them for you.
Wait, I can use my ultimates again, free of charge. Not gonna cost me HP on these anymore.
My friends, indulge yourself.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Trust me.
Together, we can do anything!
I see it. Target the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
You mean the cables?
Calm your body down.
He's only got... He's on his last health bar already? Was there... whatever. Alright, he's switching modes again.
Mounting commands. Trojan enters.
You just don't learn.
Man, I can't believe Blade still hasn't gotten his turn again. But, change that. He comes up, and he instantly activates his passive.
The blade's edge knows no mercy.
I mean, this is just going to kill him, unless he busts out something else. Is he gonna come back for another fight, or is that actually it?
All is futile.
Oh, what now? Of course that wasn't it.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Pen! What did I do? Okay, we're going back in time again?
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Mr. Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus' cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old
So we gotta
Intellitron's
kill him at the
neurons
same
have
time?
completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
You trap him in a loop?
The inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him.
Okay, make up your science stuff. I don't understand any of this. You're making up science mumbo jumbo at this point. I don't expect to understand this stuff. You're just gonna overload him, basically, right?
He won't be able to do anything. But watch, as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence. It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands, and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think he'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the remembrance.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories, and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius, yet you only awakened with the Little One's arrival, and only matured as he embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to his memories. If there ever comes a day when he forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses his last connection with Amphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
Well, after everything that's happened here, I don't think I'm gonna forget about this place anytime soon.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything. Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away? Yep, 1,000 years was such a long time. And everyone in Amphorius was waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting.
Alright, we can catch him right now.
I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology, after this is all over.
I mean,
but for now,
do you really have to?
Let's join hands and complete the final step. with the power of the remembrance. Yup. By the way, speaking of joining hands... Can I please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove?
No. No, I don't.
Look. Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
It's just a hand. You have a hand.
You're way too honest. But that innocence is what makes you so uniquely charming. I'm gonna make it sound more romantic. It means even a bond formed over one touch is enough to transcend space-time. Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world, give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
All right. Wait, did we just rewind time? Ah! Yes. Yes. Oh, is this the loop? This is the loop. This is gonna keep repeating over and over for him. Ha! Ha! Well, you're gonna be stuck here forever.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience.
Oh, you made him a member of the play.
How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop.
No, but it can do that to you.
This was no system
right?
malfunction. Then was I implanted with the mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know. My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to eternity, just like Kazlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Yeah, but your robot body's gonna break
Now I'm a
down,
pink
right?
bug.
Wait, is
My
that
looks
the
are
answer?
seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that
Penacony, the
once
place
had
we
a
were
prison
before
too.
this?
Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
Well, I guess if he's been here for a long time, he hasn't known what's been going on everywhere else.
Location, our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
Yeah, they're the smart ones. Smarter than me, at least.
I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Oh, do it while they're keeping him busy?
It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
Wait. Hold up. Oh no, that's just the tutorial that they told us there. Okay. Alright. Is this finally it? Is it really over?
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty.
What, did you put yourself back into another illusion?
A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
But is she gonna come on the train with us?
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook.
Right, back in time again.
That Deliverer's experience? It's truly immersive.
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones.
Oh, gee, I completely forgot that that's what light cones were. It's been so long since that was mentioned, I completely forgot about that.
But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Oh, I'm her. Okay. She summons a giant night piece.
A direct offensive.
And summons a little chessboard. Oh, and has a little piece following her around. Wait, will more show up if I do it again? No, they won't.
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it.
What, do I have to fight the Flame Reaver as her?
Is this
a
fortress in the sky?
Wait, we're back on the...
This is the first step of my friend's
journey. Oh, they're going
journey
through my journey?
Seas. This place is called the Herta Space Station. Just think of it as a supersized grove of Epiphany.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytherian lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like he's talking to Madame Herta in his memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world. All constructed by eons and paths.
This would have been before then.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember.
Well, she's a puppet. It's not the real her.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose, Emporius' true creator.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details.
Yeah, it's an interesting structure.
You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we?
Alright. So we're literally just following along in an order?
This next stop on the journey has a lot of similarities to Amphorius.
A snow-covered land? Interesting.
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cold. Belobog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world. A leader who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
Yeah, I mean, how
Object
old are
in the
you
distance
exactly?
resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Georios' Titankin? Disappointing. It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was. And they only managed to reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yeah, they're a bunch of jerks.
Yes, the IPC conquered many worlds through trade, and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond Amphorius, and they all walk on roads different from the destruction. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Belobog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar community?
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands, but I am willing to bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed.
I mean, you'd probably win that bet.
Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak, and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it. I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphorius must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her own, until she no longer needs the support of others, and can stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain, until they wither and turn to dust.
Well, this place follows preservation, not destruction.
Embrace the power of the destruction. Amphorius must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Speaking of the Order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you further on that.
Alright, well, that's where we're going next, I guess. Skipping right over the Lafu to go right to Penacony.
The first time I heard about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head.
Yeah, there's some people who look like that.
Curious.
There's a lot of people who look a lot of different ways in space. Like, really. That's probably one of the least weird types of people you'll see.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time.
I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can show me more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No. Up to their trailblazing now.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
Well, yeah, there's no such thing as an ideal kingdom.
That's right. The people
Everything's gonna
chose
have
to wake up
issues
at the
because there's
end.
people with different ideas
Can't see
everywhere.
tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
Yeah, of course it doesn't.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
Alright, yeah, just ignore the Lawfu. No need to stop there.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane with one last scene.
Oh, are we going there?
This
Oh, no.
absolute...
Just look at your world from space.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Emporius. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward him and the two geniuses.
Well, your other choice is to let everybody
Saw right
die.
through me, Imperator.
Like, really? Is this really so hard of a choice for you?
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before I move my next chess piece, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout his trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
Haven't been to a place with an ocean yet. It'd be an interesting next stop, but we haven't really been to like a ocean world yet.
The ocean. My cradle. My home. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, and eternally slumber in the sound of tides. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete
That's just the
your
same two
conquest
sentences,
in
only said in the
ocean
opposite
at
order.
Boundaries of this world. Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop, like a joyful hymn, like the circulating ocean current, like our two fates, like Amphorius itself. The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own 2 hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't be its master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength. Fate gave me a very fair deal. 1 rule change for the life of 1 demigod.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done?
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities?
I mean...
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that
nothing
is also
about
the
her has
unchanging
made her
law
seem
of
like she should be in
Amphorius'
charge of anything.
regulations. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world.
Okay, and you go and look at the pit of bodies that you filled up.
I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the council. I punished all sins and rewarded all achievements.
And it's never enough for you.
Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life.
And you still want more,
So now,
is the problem.
Hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Saridra. But it will never forget the Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words?
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of 1 demigod. In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together, the beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your
wow, there's a lot
come
here.
to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer.
Okay, geez, I gotta try and look at everything
Troops
here.
defending the pass to the west of the grove. Have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The Third Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The Second and Fourth Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still flies on my shoulders, you must keep moving forward. Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go! Notify the entire army.
So, keep the knowledge and kill anybody who you don't like.
Understood.
Basically.
Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker has personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
What? Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox?
The only one we haven't seen.
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Georios' creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
To die. We salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender, and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
Well, what are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are.
I'm not entirely sure who some of these people in the background are supposed to be.
They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Emphorius will judge our actions. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out
last one.
the Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphorius. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more. More Chrysos heirs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise. Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator?
Well, no one became like you. Not that I know of, at least.
The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Saridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the flame chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered
I don't think either.
so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined. Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged.
Okay, well I can agree with that sentiment at least.
Humanity can pen laws into history's pages.
I can agree with that sentiment. Laws change over time as society changes. That's true. They can't be eternal. You know, they gotta be able to be flexible and change as what we want the laws to be as as time goes on.
The game is nearing its end. Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time you finally found your own law. Then High Sealants, Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people! My fellow elders! Do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
Well, some people would be happy, I guess, yeah.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear
I don't know if they will. We'll see.
Name of the Imperator. Hear
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like every chess game she ever played, we only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Saritra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase?
I don't think
neither.
the latter of those.
The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They look like their pieces.
They are strangely beautiful.
I mean, the rook looks like a castle. The knight looks like a horse. What do you want?
The stars in the night sky ablaze.
Really? That's what you see when you look at a chessboard. How shiny are those chess pieces?
From
and
page
this is the Lafu.
emerged an
Oh yeah, I guess there was a big ocean here. Yeah.
so vast, so pure.
Wasn't the whole planet, I suppose, but you know, there was a big ocean here.
Corruption. Is this Saritra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I
Wait, is this supposed to be on Amphorius?
where the Imperator's
I thought this
ambitions would serve as the currents.
they just reused this. I can see this. I don't know. Hold on.
Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky.
Okay, so this is a memory. Okay.
This is the final gift.
This is a memory from my head.
That the Imperator can leave for her subject.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swirling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want.